mind, I was just racing down. As soon as I just since I wear sportswear, I did race from PDP convention. Make a come gist on waiting to not do my brother Wike. Now run this studio like this. Welcome, guys. Welcome. How can I not be on air today of all days? The day where PDP decide to allow Oga Yerima give them opportunities to do what they're supposed to do since. Not be me talk about. Now so people they talk me that. Plus, including other matter than we surround today. Now, wait to make a cause, make I just bring on the gist as it is hot. Good evening, my people, and welcome to Updated Precious. Another beautiful day to talk about things that happen for Nigeria. It's gonna be a quick one, but very interactive because phone line will open very early. We're gonna put mouth for the talk and tell me how they matter them when they happen for Nigeria. They do on our body. One thing where I did very sure of now say it will be a very interesting political time for Nigeria in recent, in the coming days. It will be very interesting because trust Wike never to live without the fight. Wike is someone who fights to the end. That is, he they fight till he see the end of the fight. I mean, if you know Wike, you know that he would never give up. So this suspension, I mean expulsion, where they expel him or expel them. How on a thing say it could be? It would be very interesting. But make I just run through the headlines in the show like this evening. Shapali. All right. PDP expels Wike, Fayose, Anywanwu, and co. They are intoxicated in a Ibadan party. Wike rejects expulsion from PDP. And some people they say, wait a minute. Could that be the reason why Wike was live on air yesterday through audio? That is, he no get the opportunity, but he still meets up. He still joined Bode Judge for Shemo Kimaloye show for politics today. He still joined. Was that the reason why he's been fighting tooth and nail to make sure that the convention did not hold? That now the question when people they ask. That reason we're making no one make convention hold because say if the convention holds, then Sàck. Now the reason be that. Well, let's go on to other issues very, very quickly. Convention will mark PDP's turnaround. Marking the night talk like that. Convention PDP affirms Damagu as national chairman. Okay, that one said the Kebbi PDP boycotts national convention over Turaki's candidacy. And then Moko enter inside other issue. 2 feared dead, many missing as suspected headsmen. Again and again raid Benue community. This is what they say now 2 die. Check and where if it be 20. Check and where if it be 5. If it be 3 safe. If it be any amount. Again, for Benue State community, even when the satellite, the world, they on us, they beam their lights on us. We see they do these things over they do. People still they die unnecessarily. Oh, make a move on. Terrorist kills Zamfara APC chieftain hours after stakeholders meeting with Tinubu's Minister of State for Defense, Matawalle. And then we'll move on. 70% of global Christian killings happen in Nigeria. This is a genocide. Hanaya Naftali, now they talk this one. And then we'll move on to other issues. Boko Haram terrorists ambush Nigerian army convoy in Borno, abduct Brigadier General. But hey, Nigerian army don't reply. Say no. Army confirms say 2 soldiers, 2 security operatives were killed in Borno ambush, but say they not abduct any general. You know. So army don't respond, but I'll let you know what they're talking for. Plateau is witnessing genocide. 64 communities forcefully taking over. Buhari's minister Solomon Dalong, now they talk this one. NNPP founder laments betrayal by Kwankwaso and Galadima. Papa Galadima, Kwankwaso betray you. All right, my people, make I just begin giving at the matter them. I see the hot, sharply. Always a pleasure to bring you that gist them way the shellers. So PDP held their convention today. Now, for those who don't understand, first of all, the PDP gets a court injunction yesterday stopping them from holding the convention. Court rules say they no hold the convention, especially as they exclude Oga Sule Lamido from the list. And Sule Lamido now one person will be saying he believe Atiku Abubakar well. So a lot of people they talk, so, maybe because of say they don't want to make they no grant buy for maybe because they don't want anything we get to do with Atiku for the party again. Maybe say they don't wash their hand come off Atiku matter like fortress pilots. But as it take me now, Oga Sule enter inside court. Say, court, come on, excuse me, court. My party is stopping me from buying form to contest for chairmanship. Now court say, hey, that's stopping you. Oh no, it is legitimate. Let them not hold that convention that they are stopping you for. Right. So meanwhile, remember, say even Wike and in people will be done the and Anywanwu will be done this hustle to make sure say the convention no hold by all means. In fact, they don't even get a faction for inside the PDP. They say don't go court. Also get a court order stopping the convention from taking place. And then Cheyi Makinde also go get his own court order to stopping the allowing the convention to go on. So Nigeria judiciary, or they're not going to kill us. Nigerian judiciary. So it is who see now it is raining court orders, court orders. Why Wike sorry, not procures gets his own from Justice Omotosho all the time or most of the time. Makinde don't also get somewhere where he gets it. So it is a giving and giving and taking matter and it happen for inside Nigeria. So but bottom line, PDP say whether court order, no court order, then go still hold the convention. And as they start the convention, one of Wike's greatest friends, sorry, friends, no more friends, former ally, Oga Bala Muhammad, now come announce them. Say, oh yeah, oh, now we don't come. Let us now introduce the names of people who want to sack in our party, if they should stay or they should go. That's so they use call their names. But before then, make I just read it. The small things that will happen for the party. Then I go play on that. You know, so they come with evidence all the time. Then I play on the evidence because I don't plan to talk too much today at all. Now, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has expunged, wiped out, sacked, which would be the best way now, removed, dismissed the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, in Wike. It's suspended National Secretary Samuel Anywanwu and former Governor of Ekiti State, Ayo Fayose. Their expulsion was announced on Saturday on Fayose's birthday. When the big wigs, who is who, Obasanjo, big and mighty, day for Ibadan, they celebrate birthday for God. They celebrate birthday for and for where they celebrate birthday. Now they come the sack up. These people don't know party life. Now, the expulsion, of course, was announced this Saturday at the party's national convention in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. It was reported that the convention is taking place on November 15 and 16. So it happened. They don't expel them as they talk like this. So, but in a sharp or swift reaction to the convention, Minister of Capital of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, rejected his purported expulsion from the People's Democratic Party. So he talked a lot of things because say them we explain him in all the people that were consign him. Now, Chief Olabode Judge, former national vice chairman of the party South, moved the motion for the expulsion at the ongoing convention in Ibadan, Oyo State. The motion was seconded by Honorable Sumaila Bulga, chairman of the PDP in Bauchi. However, when contacted, the senior special assistant on public and communications to the FCT minister, Larry Olayinka, dismissed the expulsion. Now, according to Larry, the party members who announced the expulsion were intoxicated in their dirty December. Now, waiting Wike boy, they say the party members. Now, he said they went to Ibadan to start dirty December in November. When people decide to start their own dirty December in November, one can't but ignore whatever comes out of their mouths. They gathered in Ibadan to do party, enjoy themselves and intoxicated. They are free to say anything they want to say. That's the written Wike person talk about sharply. And just to also quickly remind you that Wike was also in an interview with Bode Judge yesterday night for with Shenwo Kimaloyi, where he also spoke about the convention and whether or not the convention would take place or not would take place and the legality of the convention. Say Wike they talk saying they like to follow the law. And some people come say, why you two they do follow the law? Or why would they do go to court? Because somebody tells anybody will tell you go to court too much. It be like say you get person for inside court where they sure say the judgment go favor up. So when you say follow the law too much, doesn't mean that you have confidence that any way it be that law must favor you. Now you make it they do follow the law. But make I quickly take some reaction we get to do with the PDP convention sharply, and then I will come play you the different videos, and then I go call you. They want you want to do Wiki for this a social media app. I don't like him. That man is my former governor. He's not good, but I'm coming. I'll talk about that. Now, we hear that at least 2 governors elected under the platform of the PDP were previously accused of aligning with the ruling party APC are conspicuously absent from the ongoing PDP convention in Ibadan. And of course, they are Ademola Adeleke of Osun State and Agbo Kefas of Taraba State. Now, would you hear say Kefas fit leave PDP because go APC because say now when things don't happen like this, with Christian genocide don't they go on and all that, there may be the likelihood of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to pick a strong Christian candidate from the north. And Kefas would just be that, maybe that person, because the initial idea of maybe a concourse so may not work anymore because it's gonna be Muslim, and they don't want that. And especially with this one, where House of Rep Riley Moore guy for US. Don't finger Oga Konko. So say you that we know that you impose Sharia on your people. You started Sharia law in your state. You think we don't know you. So that kind of, so that may not be, Konko may not be a fantastic candidate anymore for the president as the president's VP. So there may be the likelihood of him picking Agbo Kefas. Maybe now waiting make Kefas or that Kefas Kukuma Komobody for inside the convention, right? And of course, Ademola Adeleke, lots of people they talk say, you know, say in states they're very important to the president, because some people they talk say it be like say the president get affiliation with the states, Osun states. I don't know. So because of that, people they look say the most that may happen is that the governor may just succumb to, you know, going to, because it would be very insulting for the president. Say people from all other party, south to southeast to all governors to the camp, then my own state gongo no con the camp. You get 20 head. So that again. So we was noticed that those two governors then be no day for inside the what did they call them, convention. However, governors Amadou Fintiri of Adamawa State, Amadou Fintiri again now, Wike ally, very strong Wike guy, staunch Wike guy. I'm coming to him because immediately they announced Wike expulsion. About Fintiri come out for social media, come tweet, say my hand not there inside that expulsion, no, I'm not there inside. Oh, I didn't know, I wasn't there. People say, nobody ask you question that you did the convention. You know they did. Okay. Then Caleb moved to Anglo Plateau State, Bala Muhammad of Bauchi State, Dawood Lawal of Zamfara State, and host of Sheyi Makinde are the ones the way they currently for inside we come. We also hear say governors in life, where of course no commodity body for the team because of course in loyalty to Wike. You know why I say my Oga, you know what, disobeying your guy again this time around. While the Wike-led faction opposed the convention, the Omar Damagu-led faction of the party vowed to proceed with the exercise, and I'm waiting to say they don't gain and do today. Now, Sheyi Makinde, the convener of the convention, they talk say, you know, say this convention, it could turn around the situation of the states, the party, say it will help the states to the party to move forward, and it will turn around the future of the party. And of course, as they talk to you like this, so they don't also confirm Omar Damagu as the substantive national chairman of the party. The PDP's delegates unanimously took this decision at the ongoing 2025 convention. And well, yes, so another state also boycott the national convention, Kebbi State. And this one then boycotts, they announced their boycotts to the party's convention scheduled for today, Saturday. The party started its decision, was prompted by the candidacy of Kabiru Tanimu Turaki, who is seeking election as the national chairman. Well, not be him come win and Adamago still win. So, all right, make we be say we leave the matter here. Oh yeah, make a begin go play on how they use Sàck. Sorry, how they use Expel. I be expunge my former governor Wike. But before then, listen to the interview we get yesterday evening, an excerpt of the interview we get yesterday evening with Oga Bode George. Take a listen.
And be whining about our party. All right. You are the ones down translating this and that. Everything he has done, he said he will not come to our meetings anymore. So why is he still
Judge, so let's close. Let me get Governor Wike's final thought. Judge, we just have 30 seconds to close. Governor Wike, where does your party go from here? Dire situation, what's the way forward? 30 seconds, please.
Just let us show to Nigerians. We are not a guiding organization. Let us show to Nigerians we believe in the rule of law. You cannot be a party disobeying court judgments, and then you say you want to take over the reins of governance. It's not possible. People like Chifolabode John, with their word of experience, even though he said he's not an engineer, he's not a lawyer, but he should not be discussing what he does not have the fact and knowledge about. Let us obey the judgment of the courts. Not an ex-party order, so that we can now see them. People like Senator Sàck have said that the committee they set up, headed by Wike, have come on to say, look, stop this thing.
All right.
Let's put our hands in.
All right, so you hear that interview that was yesterday with Nyesom Wike, right? All right, so let's quickly take the video where APC, the party Kukuma Expels.
Beginning with Nyesom Wike, Ayo Payoshe, Senator Samuel Anywanwu, Honorable Umar Bature, Adeyemi Ajibade, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Senator Mao, Honorable Austin Wachiku, Abraham Ama, George Dana, Chief Dan Obi, with an expulsion as per the motion read heavily by our elder statesman, citing our constitutional provisions as enumerated. That is Chief Olabode George, and heavily seconded by my chairman, Sis Adamugunga. Those in support of this motion say aye.
Motions and chapter. Hereby is upon the motion moved by our elder statesman, Chief Olabode George. I hereby support the motion.
All right, so here I'm as the second and of course final the motion we get to do with the expulsion of Wike. But we still hear other matters concerning that, as we hear say two governors, Caleb Mutfwang, governor of Plateau State, say he no support the expulsion of Nyesom Wike, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and other leaders from the expulsion from the People's Democratic Party. For a statement will be saying issued today, Gyang Bere will be the right person, Director of Press and Publicity, say the governor was not part of any consultation that led to the action. Now, Bere will be the person with the rights for put one for top for inside the governor, say the issue was neither tabled at the PDP Governors Forum or discussed at the party's National Executive Committee. He added that the decision does not represent the governor's stance on the party. At the ongoing governor PDP convention in okay, so even at that, Fintiri also mentioned, say, in hand, in leg, no day inside that expulsion. Make a look at that, go get that piece of tweet will be saying tweet, because he did tweet in reaction to the expulsion talk. Say the first thing we tweet now, say, yeah, not the inside, oh, not the inside the expulsion. No. So a lot of people they talk. So okay, you know, say Fintiri na Adamawa State governor, and he used to be at least the stronger liar, be a better person for where governor what did they call him Atiku Abubakar been there. But him and Atiku Abubakar fallout, as in fallout, income become Wike paddy man. You know, and him and Wike don't do, you know, close paddiness. So he go there somehow make it be say in paddy Fintiri day there. Now it be say they come the come out. So maybe now waiting make Oga Fintiri come open my thoughts. Say no, me I not follow. If people they expel you, my hand not the inside. I'm not among those people that joined hands to be joined leg together to expel you. I know they there. Now let me quickly look at see if I can get that tweet by Oga Fintiri. Make I put them up very quickly. Here you go. That's it. So he said, I, Right Honorable Amadu Umar Fintiri, Governor of Adamawa State, wish to categorically state that I disassociate myself from the position of expelling the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, from official PDP. I believe this decision is not in the best interest of the party and will not be party to any attempt that could further plunge the PDP into unending crisis. Okay, so wait, if the removing of Wike go plunge the party into unending crisis, the crisis one day now when not be war without end. I don't understand. Like, if you think that expelling him will plunge the party into an unending crisis, the one on a day inside now waiting. Since when on a day inside this battle? Since the 2023 election till now, I never see settle on. And you think that that is not an unending battle already that you are in. All right, let me finish. As a faithful party member, my position is clear. I stand for the peace and stability of the party. How that peace won't take achieve now? Okay. And then I will not support anything that should lead to its disintegration. I believe that peace and reconciliation are the only ways forward for a great party. I urge stakeholders to work together, healing the divisions within the party, and to strive for unity and cohesion as party man. I am committed to. He went on and on and on and on. Make just stop and there. So you know this kind of thing where we say Oga Fintiri talk. If they very very good. If you be say input top a bit of an advice on how the party go feel make up. If you put up like a suggestion, say okay, if we had done this or done that, the party would do better. If we do okay. Not be say you just say I'm not in support. If you're not in support, this battle one at the fight since now. When this battle, when it starts and when it is it will end, and what is the likelihood? What is the possibility of this battle even ending? Because we know how far I don't go for this battle. We know when I start with this battle, and it doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. Except we're just deceiving ourselves. This battle need to end anytime soon. But wait though. Then I thought I wanted to take other reactions very quickly. Of course, the PDP and other people also reacted. But somewhere in Abuja, and now I can see people carry placard. But why people they do our governor like this, my former governor like this? That's why people carry placard. They say, "Stop demolition, Wike the land grabber. Wike, stop demolishing land and giving it to your friends. Wike must go." Why are you people like this? Why? What's my former governor doing? As if you know come bad rich. Now people get mind carry AI do this video.
Take this is for your trouble. No, I can't take this money. I'm an officer of the law.
You can imagine what they carry our governor to do. You can imagine what they carry my governor to do. I cannot. My can cannot. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Now the kind of thing they carry my former governor to be this, this is not fair at all. I don't know why people are doing this. So when I saw this video, I felt like, oh, come on. Can people just stop? Can you people
This is for your trouble. No, I can't take this money.
Oh yeah, make a go live on the morning and watch them without the audio. Oh yeah, we're gonna just enjoy them like that. See that place where they sing to dolly. Okay, nah. Okay. And the guy don't even waste time on. I just how did you guys come up with this AI? Whoever made this AI, even if you go heaven, you don't go see Jesus because you're not nice. You're not nice at all. See the racing. All right. So that's by the way. That was on a lighter note. Moving on to other issues we get to do with Wike. A group of soldiers, we call themselves retired soldiers, come together, hold a press conference, pressing on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to make sure, say, as a matter of urgency and importance, make sure, say, is sack Wike, sharp. You know, people don't talk this about, oh, make the sack Wike, but people really know, say, people really take this sack of Wike this serious. Make we listen to them.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we are requesting you to remove Nelson Wike as Minister of FCT. Even if you want to retain him as a minister, appoint him into another ministry and bring somebody else, because he's stepping on so many toes and he's doing that arrogantly and wrongly.
Wike's action of trading words with a uniformed officer demeans the dignity of the office of a minister and undermines the image of disciplined governance, forgetting that the loyalty of an officer is to the state and not to personalities.
All right, so you don't hear that one. So people they call for expulsion, made them come out, and on I just let my former governor they carry all this stress. I want only I'm now this one now, only I'm now made them expel him, only I'm now PDP. How many fights and I won't make him fight at a time? You should just allow him to rest now. People are making him fight too many battles at a time. It's not good though. Let him concentrate and face one particular battle. Kilo they said, you do bad thing come this Nigeria for now. Well, let's move on quickly to other issues. I want to be sure I've exhausted the PDP issue. While we still wait to see what's the outcome of the convention at the end of the day, because we know say Wike must eventually no. Wike go act. He go act. Now, for people with the fear about expulsion from the party, a lot of people also feel that, see, if the party won't divide, the Kukuma better maybe divide now. We see the early instead of them to wait till 2020 when he done the near 2027 before he expel. At least before he divide. If the party go divide now, make everybody begin find their square roots. Make them find where they belong. Make them begin hook up to other political parties and all that. Not when they would have hope that they have a party and eventually they don't have a party. So I think that the decision of the PDP to ensure that they expel them, let the sky fall. I think they thought the sky no go fall. That sky we won't fall, make it come fall, make we know say it don't fall at once. And anything will happen, make it happen at once. Let them face whatever it is once and for all. I think that's best. Meanwhile, as our governor Ayo Fayoshide celebrating his 65th birthday today, his brother had a very bizarre birthday message for him. Isaac Fayoshide, take a listen.
A birthday message to my brother Ayodele Peter Fayose. Happy 65th birthday. May God bless your new age. I pray as you enter this new age, the spirit of selfishness in you will disappear and you can be a good man and turn a new leaf. You betrayed everybody that have been there for you. I remember 23 years ago, 2002, my sister, Bimpe Shoriolu, late Bimpe Shoriolu, sold her land in Maryland, Lagos, for you to buy PDP ticket when you didn't have money anymore. 3 million naira. She sold her land to give you the 3 million to go and pay PDP to get the ticket. Everybody that helped you in life to be where you are today, you betrayed everybody. You had your birthday yesterday. None of your siblings from your mother's side, none of them were there, including your mother, because they didn't even invite your mother. They believe your mother is a pain in the ass. Ayodele Fayoshe, you forget so soon. Everybody, including the political party that have helped you in life, that gave you tickets twice to be governor, you betrayed the party. All your PDP political family in Ekiti, you betrayed everybody. You betrayed your siblings. You betrayed your mother. You betrayed even our late sisters. Kai, my brother, life is not about being relevant all the time. Look at Adeleke family. Look at Oji Uzokalu family. Look at Abubakar Rimi family. Look at Yaradua family. They stood together. They grow together. They move together. But to you believe once you are okay, every other person can go. Even late Buruji Kashamu, that gave you close to 2 billion for your second term election, you betrayed the guy immediately you got to power. Even Atoeze, that gave you about $3 million for your election, you have not been there to say thank you, my brother. Late Buruji Kashamu, that gave you close to 2 billion for your second term election, you betrayed the guy immediately you got to power. Even Atoeze, that gave you about $3 million for your election, you have not been there to say thank you, my brother. Selfishness is a sin. As you have turned 65, I hope and believe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. Okay, so yeah, that's a brother's birthday message to a brother. Some people, they blame Isaac Fayoshe, say, you know what, you ought not to say all of these things. If you feel Liban, even if you won't talk all these things, choose a better day to talk about. Why some people talk, say, which better day? If brother misbehaved, make them let her know, say he misbehaved. And the one that got to a lot of people is the fact that he even mentioned his mother. Say, even in mama self, say, now make as he do birthday party, even their mama no come. And then I don't know, but I think there's a family issue. They will handle them anyway. However, make I just drop that one there. That's now waiting APC. People get to talk about family members, right? Okay, so let's move on very quickly to other issues now. Things really happen for Nigeria. Okay, so moving on, we suspected armed headsmen. While the world still to talk about Christian genocide, and while we get our government still they deny, say there is no genocide. In the midst of that denial, it still they happen, because as I speak to you, we hear say some Benue state communities, not be small attack happened to them just recently. Even as we still they continue for denial, say nothing they happen for inside Nigeria. And it did very, very sad. Suspected headsmen, armed Fulani headsmen, launched fresh attacks on Div, Nsav, and Jatoaka in the Turan axis of Kwande local government area of Benue State, leaving 2 persons dead, at least, and many others injured. It was gathered that 2 identified victims, Nenge Utioi and Waka Zavande, were recovered. Yeah, they were recovered. They recovered a lifeless body following the attack, while several persons, mostly women and children, remain missing. So we never even know whether they will survive or they said they don't die. Plenty, women and children, they missing. As search operations continue across the affected communities, looking for them. Benue State. Plenty women, plenty children don't disappear. We don't know whether they don't die. We don't know whether they're alive. And all of these areas where this thing happen are Christian communities. 90%, if not 99% Christians. 90% they happen to. And we're still denying that there is no genocide in Nigeria. All right, in another development, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, APC in Zamfara State, Umar Muriki, has been reportedly killed by gunmen suspected to be terrorists. Now, Muriki was reportedly attacked and shot dead today, Saturday morning, along the Gusau-Safe Highway near Fege village in the Safe local government area while traveling from Gusau to Kaduna. Now, the state chapter of the APC under the leadership of Tukuru Danfulani confirmed the incident, describing it as a tragic loss to the party and the state. In a statement issued by the publicity secretary of the party in Zamfara State, Yusuf Idris, the late APC stalwart had just participated in the party stakeholders meeting hosted by the Minister of State for Defense, Ogabelo Matawalle, where people die for stampede as they go to do that, you go to Hilam of Zamfara. People, the person died. A lot of people injured. So he been there for meeting with them. As if they go back, then this one happened. Muriki held several key political positions during his lifetime, including a vice chairman of the Zumi local government area, director general of state agency, and special advisor to rural electrification. He did quite a lot. Unfortunately, he don't die. You see, wait till they talk about this insecurity. Then we'll move on again. I think another one happened in Sokoto State itself. Where we hear say Boko Haram. Okay, will they come? Now, let's move on to, let me see if I have that straight ready. I'll check. Now, we hear that Israeli journalist and digital aide to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Hananya Naftali, has raised alarm over the escalating wave of Christian persecution in Nigeria, describing it as a full-blown genocide. And Naftali, who made the remarks in a post on X, aka Twitter, cited recent data indicating that Nigeria accounts for 70% of all Christians killed worldwide. That is for all the Christians where they die for everywhere for the world. 70% of those Christians where they die for Nigeria. Warning that the scale and severity of attacks have reached an alarming level. Say the level and way where the thing they happen there, you don't pass, don't be silly. You don't pass, be careful. You're not supposed to happen like that again. This not be the first time we visit the eye of the international community. Of course, in Nigeria, because of this genocide. While our government continues to talk, saying, no, nothing like that they happen, no, nothing like that they happen. But the truth still remains what it is, that it is happening. I was looking at getting Naftali's tweet so that I'll put it up for you to see, make you know, say, no be me talker. Now, according to him, more than 25 Christians were brutally murdered within the last 2 weeks, allegedly, or by Fulani terrorists. Now, Naftali stated that entire villages are being wiped out, churches burned, and communities terrorized simply because of their faith. Despite the magnitude of the crisis, he lamented that the international community has remained largely silent, failing to acknowledge what he described as an ongoing genocide. His comment, of course, added to growing global concern about religious violence in Nigeria. And as he made that comment, I can't remember what in say Buhari minister talks because former minister for sports for Buhari administration, Ogasodoma Dalong, he described the ongoing violence in Plateau State as nothing short of genocide. Remember, he's from Plateau State, accusing the authorities of allowing organized criminal elements to take over indigenous communities in what he called a full-blown attempt at ethnic cleansing. Now, Dalong, who spoke during an interview with News Central, traced the origins of the conflicts from political difference to ethnic and religious tensions before evolving to organized criminality. He said the situation has now escalated into a calculated elimination and displacement of indigenous groups. See, they just won't pursue those people will get the village, won't carry them gone, they won't come to pursue them, collect their villages, because that's what's happening right now. Quoting him, he says, it started from the realm of politics to ethnicity and religion. From religion, it went into criminality, organized criminality, and where we are now is a genocidal elimination of ethnic or indigenous communities and land grabbing. That's what you talk. And in talks, they're very concerned. He further disclosed that more than 64 communities, more than 64 communities had been forcefully taken over, citing information from Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang. I mean, if you watch that video I had played one time when he visits a particular village where attack happened, where he talked to the army officer no fit answer. He said, well, who you don't, I go play him again. Say, who you don't arrest? The people will come attack. So on a day here, the people them come here. On a no fit attack them. On a shoot. On a no wound any person. You no wound. You no bleed. No nothing. Now, Dalong said these criminals have taken sizable communities. According to the governor, over these have been taken over by these people in Plateau State alone. Dalong's comments comes amid increasing reports of killings and, of course, genocide by this group of people. I make I go back to play you that video where Ibise Oga, the governor of the state, talk like that. Then I'll come back and also tell you about the attack where Ibise Boko Haram attack Nigerian army, where then allegedly abducts a brigadier general, and written army response be to that conversation. That will be after this video. Take a listen.
Sector commander, have you made any arrests? But your security people saw the people. You engaged them. You didn't. None of them was wounded. None of them was arrested. Does that speak well of the operation?
Oh, well, at all.
But let me promise you, Riom will not come down. Amen. By the grace of God, we will use every means at our disposal to make sure that this genocide comes to an end.
Amen.
I don't know who will tell me that what happened yesterday is farmers' herders clash. This is an act of terrorism. This is pure genocide. And I can assure you that we'll escalate this matter.
Sir, to your notice, I'm not against the commander, but the commander is not consistent in his whole statement. Yesterday he said a different thing, and today he's giving you a different report. What the youth leader said is what he said yesterday, that the Fulani that we are coming here overpower their men and they block their men so they don't have entrance to this community, and that led this massacre. So I want to tell you again that I said it yesterday to the GOC, and I'm repeating it today in the hearing of the commander, that these men are busy supporting Fulani even in grazing. And farmland destruction is continuing without any hindrance.
To the best of my knowledge, this place, starting from Shonung to Lua to Fang to Bachi to Massive, has had and has been under attack since 1996. But this particular one beats my imagination. It truly beats my imagination, what I'm hearing. It appears, sir, that I do know we have good soldiers and we have good military people, but there are certainly some bad eggs, and the bad ones are really bad. I think they need to fish those out and get them out. Sometime in the past we had asked if the soldiers will not protect us, leave us alone and see if we can find one. Otherwise, it does not make sense. You are said to come and defend these people, and the people have been killed right on their roofs.
The security agencies that are stationed up here, they are here. This is the road that security agencies. This is the church. Almost getting to 1 hour, they are trying to have access to this church, and security agents are here. We are all hidden here. We just hide, but we saw them. They just give them welcome. That's just it. I'm an eyewitness of what happened. So they started the active operation around 3:30 a.m. That is on Tuesday. Honestly, they are falling houses. Some are going there with their machetes, some with gun, shooting people, some with carpet spraying on the houses. When they shoot, then the fire just burns the house. And honestly, they are just watching at them. Nothing had happened, and we are seeing them. Around 5 p.m., some of the security came for reinforcement, and we saw them. This reinforcement, they just reinforced how to help and kill more of our people.
Say they reinforce to kill more of their people. They reinforce to kill. You see, there are things that happen in this country. Begin to question yourself. I beg. Let's move on now. So, we heard terrorists suspected to be Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP fighters ambushed a Nigerian military convoy late Friday, late yesterday night, killing multiple soldiers and members of the civilian joint task force in northeastern Nigeria. Now, the attackers were heard armed and highly organized, targeted the convoy in what appears to be a coordinated strike, leaving a trail of casualties and panic in the region. In an unprecedented development, the insurgents reportedly abducted a 7 brigadier commander, a 7 brigade commander, along with other military personnel. If confirmed, this would mark the first time an extremist group in Nigeria has successfully captured a 7 general directly from the front line. Directly from the front line. Now, according to Humango, ISOP fighters last night ambushed a Nigerian military convoy, killing several soldiers, members of the civilian joint task force. In an unprecedented escalation, the insurgents abducted a brigade commander alongside other troops. However, the Nigerian army has yet to release. Okay, they released an official report on that. They released. But then on Friday, it was reported that Senator Ali Ndume, representing Borno State under the All Progressives Congress, condemned renewed wave of terrorist attacks in parts of his constituency. I mean, that's a state and constituency. Lawmaker, in a statement on Thursday, said the farmers were gruesomely murdered by Boko Haram insurgents while working on their farmlands in Kwam village near the Dile community in Askira Uba local government area. According to Ndume, the victims were attacked while harvesting their crops. A development, he said, underscores the deteriorating security situation in remote communities that have remained vulnerable despite years of military operations. It's tiring to talk about these things. Very, very tiring. But let's quickly take the reaction of the Nigerian army as Boko Haram terrorists were here on Friday ambushed troops and all that. Confirming the incident, the statement released, Army, confirmed the incident today. 25 Task Force Brigade while on routine patrol, and they have, so Army Public Relations Officer Apollonia Aneli said the soldiers were attacked while returning from a successful patrol within the fringes of Sambisa Forest. In the statement read, troops of 25 Task Force Brigade on routine patrol to secure communities around Wajiruko in Azer Molte, Dambao local government area of Borno State, came under a sudden and heavy insurgency fire while returning from a successful patrol within the fringe of Sambisa Forest. She said the patrol team, which was led by Commander 25 Brigade, Brigadier General M. Oba, and comprised troops of 25 Task Force Brigade and members of Civilian Joint Task Force, courageously fought through the insurgents, she said. The ambush with superior firepower, forcing them to withdraw in Disari and abandon their mission. So say our army forced them to withdraw and abandon waiting carry them come. She noted that during the encounter, 2 brave soldiers and 2 heroic JTF members paid the ultimate price, which is death. While commending the troops for their gallantry, she said the Army High Command commiserates with the families and associates of the deceased. Will be said die. She advised the public, of course, made them disregard the fake news regarding the incident while praying for the continuous success of the servicemen and women. So that means she said late chief of the chief of army staff, of course, Lieutenant Generals Waide Shaibu and Nigerian Army and all that, they salute the uncommon bravery of the people. So they deny that there was no abduction, as it were, of the general, but they confirmed that indeed an attack happened on 2 of their men, 2 soldiers, and 2 joint JTF died during that crossfire. Now, I like to play back this video by I think one of the conveners of Truth Nigeria, as they complain about something we be saying say we happen where they never hear before happen for Nigeria. Now, this is not just about the killings, the Christian killings and all that. It's actually what they're doing to people that they abduct. The kind of way we narrate this incident, if for good, make only your ear hear, and because my mouth no go fit explain and take a listen.
Buddy, this is Judd Saul with Equipping the Persecuted. I'm the executive director, and I just want to bring attention to a situation that our team has come across in Nigeria. It's hard for me to put it into words. What we've run into. Our team got a call of a group of Christians that needed immediate aid. And we found out that these are people who had been ransomed out from a terrorist camp. And what's happening is Fulani Muslim terrorists frequently kidnap people and ransom them out. And many times if they don't pay ransom, a lot of them are killed. But a lot of people never ask the question, what happens to Christians if they're not ransomed out of these camps? Well, we've discovered a camp run by Fulani Muslim terrorists where Christian children, men, women are being starved to death. They're being beat and tortured on a daily basis. And a group of these victims have been ransomed out, and they came out looking like Holocaust survivors. The situation was absolutely horrendous. And we immediately deployed aid and resources to bring them back to health, cover any medical costs. And they are so traumatized, we're having people come alongside them to help them through all this trauma, to just digest everything that happened. We've got a little boy that watched his brother starve to death. We've got another kid who watched his 2 brothers be killed in front of them in the camp. And these are at the hands of radical Fulani Muslim terrorists. And we know there's 200 people still in this camp. This camp hasn't been liberated, and we have reason to believe that the Nigerian government knows that this camp exists because this camp is close to a military base in Kachia, Nigeria. Now, I'm trying to raise as much attention and awareness on this as possible so we can once and for all try to put an end to persecution in Nigeria, to raise awareness and tell the Nigerian government enough is enough. Protect your own citizens. Stop this madness. And I'm calling on the U.S. government and any other foreign government to lay pressure on Nigeria until they can start protecting its own citizens. Our mission has been on the ground there for 4 years. I've seen death. I've seen horrible things. But this is just beyond horrendous and awful. Still, last year, over 5,000 Christians were killed. There's still well over 3 million Christians who have been removed from their homes, living in camps. But then on top of it all, they're going in and they're kidnapping Christians and torturing them and starving them to death. So I'm calling on everybody that sees this video. Please visit our website, support our mission so we can continue to help fight the persecution, so we can help stop the persecution of Christians in Nigeria, and we can come to the aid of those that are in need, but also take action. Call your congressman, call your senator, call your governor, anybody you can talk to raise awareness about this situation so we can put a stop to this. But we can't put a stop to it if we ignore it. We can't put a stop to it if the Christian media ignores what's going on in Nigeria, and we can't stop this if the mainstream media ignores what's going on in Nigeria. I'm getting really tired of mainstream media and people saying that Christian persecution doesn't exist and it's just tribal conflict. That's baloney. It's malarkey. They are full of, I'm a Christian and I can't say the words I want to say. But let me tell you,
All right, so some of these stories, it can be really very troubling to hear these encounters over and over again. In case you did not understand what he said their team, say, get a team of Nigerian people, or team of people generally, where they work for them, where they be sent to different areas, crisis-prone area, within the North Central, within the Northeast, all of those areas, they made them go cover these incidents where they happen. And he say, if people discover a camp where it is, especially, as these bandits then come, if they kill some people, then they abduct some people. And then if they abduct some people, then they tell their people to come pay ransom, commot them. So when their people then come pay ransom, commot them, the ones in way their people not pay ransom. Do you understand? The ones that they could not pay ransom, what they do is that they starve them to death. There have been incidents of young children watching their brothers, their mothers, fathers die of hunger, and parents also watching their children die of hunger in those camps. And the parts he said that really got to me, that he is certain or sure that the Nigerian government is aware of this camp. Where did they keep people? Where bandits they keep people, starve them to death. When they kidnap people, they starve them to death. That he's very sure that the Nigerian government is aware of this camp where they kidnap people and starve them to death. And that he's calling on everybody, made them pressurize Nigerian government, made them protect their own people. They don't say made them invade Nigeria, they say made them protect, made Nigerian government protect in people, their people. Imagine a place where if you're kidnapped, you go there like this, you go hungry till you die. That's what is going on in that camp. And according to Ramizan, are mostly Christians there. I'm sorry. It's really, really hard sometimes to do this job that we do, honestly speaking. It's really hard. All right, to wrap my conversation up this evening, we hear that the founder of the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Dr. Boniface Anywanwu, has again lamented what he called betrayal by Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso and Buba Galadima. Anywanwu described the betrayal as people struggling over what doesn't belong to them. Anywanwu, who is also the chairman board of trustees of the NNPP, made this known in a statement in Lagos following fresh crisis in the party. Recall that in a letter to INEC dated October 31 by Kwankwaso's group, jointly signed by Dr. Ahmed Ajuji and Mr. Dipo Olayuku, the group had informed INEC of plan to hold fresh Congress nationwide to elect new officials for the NNPP. Now, they later stated that the Congress for ward, local government, and state will begin from November 24th, culminating in a national convention in January 2026. Anywanwu queried why Kwankwaso and Galadima had continued their quest to hijack a party that does not belong to them. Say, why on the carry party will just call on and say, "Mokona come stay small on the gatherer." Now he said it is regrettable that Kwankwaso, whom I gave the NNPP presidential candidate to in 2023, na me give am say collect ticket can descend to the level of lacking in good conscience in the name of politics. So I give am political party, he collect am for my hand. For clarity's sake, he said, Kwankwaso sent a delegation of highly respected Nigerians in the presence of Galadima, Senator Suleiman Hunkuyi, and Professor Sam Angwe to my country home in Umuawolo town in Anambra State. They were seeking assistance to enable him contest the presidential election on NNPP platform in 2023. We obliged him at no cost. He don't give us anything, only for him to take advantage of our platform and give to members of his Kwankwasia movement who contested other elections of the state assembly, federal houses of representatives and senatorial seats. A simple liberal and brotherly memorandum of understanding MOU were entered into between NNPP and the Kwankwasia movement under his leadership, which expired after the 2023 election. And Anywanwu noted that after the general election of 2023, the MOU was reviewed to the benefit of, or otherwise, of the parties concerned. Most unfortunately, Kwankwaso planned a betrayal of trust against my good nature and the party. He said, it is already in the public state that Kwankwaso went behind illegally to change the logo, color, and constitution of the NNPP to his advantage. He wanted to hijack the party for his personal gain. According to the NNPP founder, the worst later happened when Kwankwaso and the Kwankwasia movement claimed that they had expelled me, the owner of the party. The founder of the party, who founded and registered the party in 2001, said they don't expel me for my own party again. Now, what an impunity, arrogance, disrespectfulness, and betrayal of trust. The NNPP constitution does not allow any member of the party to touch the founder, being a life member of the board. As a former Minister of Defense, a former member of the Federal House of Representatives, a Senator of the Federal Republic, a two-term governor, and with a sitting governor, Abba Yusuf in Kano State, as his godson, I had expected much from Kwankwaso, but unfortunately, he found my hand for Grandolule. Kwankwaso is disposed to huge financial resources to do whatever he likes. It is most unfortunate and regrettable. The leadership struggle and quest to hijack the NNPP has led so many litigations to sadly massive defection of our members of the party. The NNPP shall they talk. The way Kwankwaso used betrayed them. Well, this matter, I know that's going to talk about. But let's begin to take your calls. Phone lines are open, please. 0817-029-4077. That's the number to call. I planned not to waste time this evening because I started really late. Or you can also click on the link by the pinned post. That link will bring you straight into the studio to participate for the conversation. That link is already highlighted. Yep. So you can click on that link to join us, or you call the WhatsApp number 0817-029-4077. Let's see who I have here. T.Y. Danjuma. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Precious. How are you today?
I will see you for my life, eh? That town cry I go carry. I go go knock for Donald Trump for White House. Not gonna come I define oye obola again unti. And about T.Y. Danjuma.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
I just say you go vex with me. Say I dragged you for ground yesterday because of your brother, Wike. So today I'm not go talk about Wike. I go let it go.
I go do that AI video. But this video wanna do about my brother, he did good. That video wanna do, he did good. Who go carry AI do that kind of thing? Can't do video, can't carry when Yerima even look down like Pekin. It is not good now. This thing that you put like social media. When there's phone for cybercrime, I hope so I go face them.
Talk to your brother. Talk to your brother. Make it melembe.
A whole minister. So when he graduated, people were in primary school. And you have money to do this to him.
Take this is for your trouble.
He can
No,
imagine.
I can't take this money. I'm an officer of the law.
They pay my chest if I hear him.
You know, show the one where they carry on like, hey, the one. Oh Lord. Oh God.
You know good now. You know
Nigerians, eh? Oh Lord. Right. Nigerians no good though. But now go look for trouble now. Now go, you know this thing. Now why you? Now small. This thing, no. What is it they're quarreling for? The thing where they go solve for phone, talk over it. Say, okay, we will do like this. And he made a big blunder.
What was that?
To say by saying that one former head of state column and one man will get oil well column, tell and say get problem with in land, make it help them, it can't help them. They don't do that kind of a thing here. They don't. That means you are colluding. They don't know they do that kind of a thing now. You cancel it and give them another land.
People weigh their land. People will not get assistance. People will not get person will go call them.
It's waiting to happen. So he put himself even for further trouble. Because this now
the reality of Nigeria now, even if you not put himself for trouble, even if he didn't say it, you should know that that's what happens now. You shouldn't be surprised now.
What kind of thing is that?
That's why they
do. The thing gets comma, then you take executive fiat. So the question where I ask, you say, Precious,
Sir?
that house where you get for Rivers, your tenants no pay, one of your tenants no pay rent for 1 year or 2 years. You go carry carpenter, say make you begin remove the roof because you no pay this thing.
Who cause go and first now?
That's what happens in Nigeria. Here, you no go do that kind of thing. You have to go to court.
I said we'll go cause and I wait till you go do.
That's how decent people behave. So when I hear people, they say, "Oh no, get authority." They know they do things like that. Now we say, if you walk into my father's ancestral land, because he be this thing, you just say, "Oh yeah," you know, even give me notice.
You know, say there is a bigger implication of this thing about land revocation where we need to even see. Now, the implication be say it will lead to we get a lot of long-term effects where it be say feel lead to investors' disconfidence.
That's number one.
They end businesses. They reduce business confidence. Yes. Access to credit, you know, go even get. Investors trust no dey. You know why?
But you can't get bank guarantee. You can't get anything.
Banks now don't decide, say, you need a carry land again, do collateral. You know why?
Yes, no CC of O no be anything again.
They feel say any minute now because of this kind of action.
Yes.
The government will wake up, tell you, say, you know, be the owner of the land again. So
Precious.
Of that,
you go to tell them this thing.
I get the business now.
Maybe they tell them this thing, maybe they hear. They tell them because they don't know.
So then, you know, the problem we get to, I'm sorry, but the problem with our policymakers and politicians, they only see life for their own microscope alone, for their own lens alone. They need to see brother pass like that. They don't know, say, every action within they take get ripple effect for both the economy and we go turn around, affect them. They know. Because they know for they do that. Now, they hustle, they beg, make people come, they invest. People, they cry, say economy. It's just like what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing, where Henry Shield, they talk about. You know, you say you remove subsidy. And you promise you will use the money for the subsidy, put inside the economy, do this, do that, build school, build roads. The roads
they can go buy yachts. They can go buy jets.
The roads, the state of don't ever travel by road in Nigeria. Not travel by road.
Me, you want to me?
It's even the state of the road. Now, I am in a country where I traveled like 2 countries to another country by road. And
you see the difference.
And
you had to come back.
I did it deliberately, not because I couldn't pay flight. Of course I could, but I wanted to see.
Anybody attack you for road?
I say waiting.
You pay checkpoints for road?
I won't do another one, say where I go do night bus. I won't do another one where I go do night bus. It is deliberate. I do day one, I go do night one. I want to experience all of it.
You think so? They know they see them?
I want to experience all. If you see the serenity, if you see road, oh God, okay, go.
Giant of Africa.
Aside that, so now you commot subsidy where you promise to impute to use do things for us. The next thing you increase the money for state governors, the allowances that be the alawi, because now location alawi, and then you begin tell us say if we define what you carry subsidy money to make we meet our governors then. You will give them more money, no hold them. Say if in 2 months you don't do so and so, you're not getting more allowances again. You didn't give them ultimatum. Now where you know say law, Nigerian law give us the rights, give government the responsibility to do their work. But tell we citizens, as long as this person is in government, you don't have right to question them.
Your brother Wike will not be happy with you with this way they talk.
I'm sorry. So you where you know say government, your constitution tell us we will not get right to question governors, and they send us to the governors who will not get right to question. How do you expect us to make headway? The road we not see. The development, hospital. See, people are dying. I don't know if you saw a man who cried that because of 8,000 naira, his baby died. He tell hospital, make them go ahead, deliver the wife. They deliver Pekin, finish, abandon the Pekin, no great suction the Pekin because the man never pay 8,000 down. 8,000 naira. That child.
But IMF are not.
Tell me why there shouldn't be free healthcare in Nigeria. Tell me why we should not have free. See, oh goodness. See,
it there now. It there for the constitution, but it's not justiciable.
Oh my
goodness.
There. It is painful because people die unnecessarily. And if for a man to talk about the death of a baby, they cry. A man, they talk. He vex, carry annoyance, come to the hospital, they expose the hospital, they shout, saying that they kill a Pekin. It's painful.
Precious.
It's painful.
In Nigeria.
And that's the thing they're doing. So this one that they're doing now, they were making us about this revocation of properties and all that. At the end of the day, it will return to us. It will return to us because by the time people begin to lose, people are already packing their. If me, Precious, get better investment to do, I could go to Rwanda. I could go to Nigeria. I could go.
Yes.
I go find African country where I go. I'm sorry, I love my country, but I no one puts my money for where it be say tomorrow. Now, one governor will tell me say because they don't like my fees, make a commodity. I don't.
Dangote is going to Zimbabwe now. They don't take in IC pepper for this refinery. It's going to Zimbabwe now. It's going to Zimbabwe, and they're open hands.
Do things for Nigeria, it did too much. It did too much. The way they politicize everything did too much. Well, my dear brother, maybe I call you to come talk. Don't be me to collect the top.
No, you're making points. You go make it here. I just show you something. Make I just show you. I know say you go know. You know, UK, the population of UK is about 68 million. Out of that 68 million, the Muslim population is 4 million. 4. That is about 6%. Okay? That's if you work on about 6%. So, out of that 4 million, the Muslim population be the mayor of London, Muslim. Mayor of Birmingham, Muslim. Mayor of Sheffield, Muslim. Luton, Muslim. Bristol, Muslim. Oxford, Muslim. Blackburn, Muslim. There are over 2,000 mosques in the UK. Over 100 Sharia courts. Over 50 Sharia councils.
But the Sharia court, she na civil matters they use and do.
Yes, not be criminal. This is not be criminal Sharia.
Okay.
Now, 78% of women, of Muslim women, know the work. The government pays them, gives them accommodation. 63% of Muslims.
And most of these Muslims, let's be clear, most of them, majority of these Muslims, not be born Britons. Oh. I hope you know. Now people will naturalize, not be people who be seen originally Britons. Okay.
True.
Let's go ahead.
So this na people land. These na immigrants. And they come to a country that they enjoy all these things. But they talk down on Western education. They talk down on the West. Now, I say this to say, in our own country, where you are a citizen, you can't walk free. There are places where you can't worship. There is security all over the place. Sometimes, even when it comes to promotion, they go look first where you come from. You know, you and somebody go start career at the same time because the person come from a certain part of the go advance past you. Not be say you know they qualified. Okay? So when you look at all these things, you go they wonder say, which kind of country is this? Where as a citizen you are discriminated against. But the people they discriminate against you, they go other countries like we are, and we enjoy all the benefits, you know, of people who come from that same country. And we see it. And yet we're killing ourselves here in Nigeria. So what I'm saying is, if those people are tolerant and they can accept you and give you those positions and allow you, to rise, protect you, give you all the benefits. I imagine, say, if we're really practicing democracy, if we're really secular as we claim to be, because even though the constitution says we are secular, the way what we're doing is not even that's not how it is practiced in a secular company. It means you are not partial, you are secular. But Nigeria should, they should remove that thing in the constitution and call it a multi-ethnic, because that's why the government has no business with Sharia. It has no business to do with Christianity. It doesn't have. These are private things.
It's their religion because they managed to, fix it into the constitution. So they will tell you.
What of the traditional religion?
So
Do we pay the money to go on pilgrimage?
Them. Do you know that both traditional religion and Christianity is not mentioned in our constitution, but Islam is mentioned in our constitution?
Yes. Your naira and all those things, you see your coat of arms, you go see all those, your flag, you go see all those things. It's all over the place now. Didn't we have somebody who is a Sharia this thing as a chief justice? So you know, when they talk about, I just want to tie it to this whole thing about genocide or no genocide or discrimination and so on and so forth. It's very, very clear that the way we are going, it's not good. Yesterday, they tell you, when I thought something, we be like, say, like I say, I make a pack, make a they go. That's what Mayor Arnold had just said.
What did he say?
Now you play the video, now you know see what they talk.
No, that's not the mayor.
No, that's not the mayor. Okay, that's Truth Nigeria.
Yeah, that's Truth Nigeria guy.
Okay, sorry. So you can hear what they're saying. Facts. And people go say they lie. These are based on research. Now research work, not be say it's still somewhere they talk. So I think
it's a lot of data.
Yes. I think, you see, because all this one way they say, all this way they say, we need help. It's true. We need help. If you can't solve, now only a fool good day a place where you say you can't help yourself and then you don't want others to help you. We need help. Nigeria needs help. And Nigeria must come clean. Otherwise all of us go sink together. And again I say it. If anything happens to Nigeria, because God loved Nigeria so much and he's been warning. We get all these warnings, all these signals that listen, the way you people are going, the way you forget about what all these IMF people they praise you now so that you're going to take more money. They give you loan, they give you loan to pay basic. You borrow money at interest where you go pay the one where you they owe or finance your budget. And then the money where you they borrow, you go down die finish, your bone don't rot in finish. So you go leave the money for people where they never born, we no even know what you take and do.
Every time I see us they borrow money to finance budgets, the budget elapses in 1 year.
Yes.
Which money we go use pay back that one we borrow? The next year again we borrow another one.
You go borrow another one to pay that one where you borrow. And you see the budget where you see now, they're not they implement them, fully. Maybe 30% or 40%.
Can I blow your mind? You see our budget. You don't carry 5 Nigerian budgets, look all of them together. Almost every item for all the budget are the same thing. You don't understand. Every year we're buying the same things. Every year we're implementing the same thing. Every year the same thing.
Yes.
Every year, every ministry gets almost the same size of the same things then. So you buy fridge today.
And they go budget again for Ramu.
You
no
buy
carry over.
You buy
go carry
this year. Next year again, those things repeat for your budget again.
You go carry over the things where you do. Go carry the money over.
You. So Aerofy son get to tell them say, Moku stop to put computers, fridge, spoons, all these things for budgets. They need to expire. Every year, those things are every single year. If you know how much you go fit come out for budgets from those things, put for more important things will go better people life. It will shock you.
Where they go chop now? They have to pad it up now. They go pad them up now. They go. You see, if you
from those things and what they put, who they rebuy every time. Now there are people they make money because as long as it is working in your office, you don't need to buy it. So the person waiting in charge.
see what Senator Natasha talk. In budget. Say waiting they talk how they do them.
They
go share them.
Share them now.
The place, the university where they work. All the monies where they receive is a non-profit making university.
Okay.
So they get subventions from people where they endow chairs and from federal government, from so many other sources. You will not receive any money, any penny, unless you show them what you take the money do, and you must finish the whole money before they give you another one. They must not be by the time at the end of the year when you want to declare your destiny, you go be zero before they will give you money. For Nigeria, to be like that. Your budget,
verifiable evidence of the things.
Yes, of what you can do, they go see them. Your own budget, you go run at maybe 30%. The money, still there, because even at 30%, maybe 100%, what of the 70%, where the money, what thing happen to them? You go budget again for a fresh this thing. So that money don't go. It's not accounted for. It's not accounted for. So, we need to tear down the country and just be, like a house where in foundation no strong, where in foundation, where the integrity of the foundation, they weak. So because the house go collapse.
The
structure.
Okay.
Integrity. That reminds me. You just remind me something. Gabi say I don't want to talk about your brother. But no, something. This one, the two will make you laugh. Say Yerima. When they talk to your brother, he say, I'm an officer with integrity. The thing scatter Wike head because Wike no say the challenger. Because Wike vex.
He said, I'm an officer, I have integrity.
I have integrity. So when he talk that in the thing, ring Wike head, he's scattering head. Say, shut up. When I did school, they never born you when I did school. Because saying Wike, they attack, take the boy take Klobia idea to attack and say, this thing where you call now, not be integrity now, integrity. Didn't you see it? When he was talking to Wike, he put hand for pocket. When they talk to Yoga, he come out hand for pocket.
For pocket, yeah.
So all those things, all those sign language.
Or got talk na for phone, no.
I got talk na for phone. Got the same. You come out hand, but when you come to our brother Wike, he put hand for pocket. They talk to them. Come tell and say, Oga.
I think that people were just tired of the way Wike went about his.
You know, do well.
The guy come prepared to talk. Say, I know. It be like say who send and their brief and say, no matter what happens, Yerima, I don't want. It's all correct, sir. I got you. I got you.
You know the one where was pass. Say he carry phone there, call whoever. There's something CDS now. He call somebody. They talk finish. He can't take him phone. Can't give taking own phone. If you result, he taking your own phone. Can't give a lieutenant. Make lieutenant they talk, and then when lieutenant come finish talking. Instead of lieutenant to say, okay, everybody leave the site. He didn't happen. What do you think happened? Oga would have told him, stay there. That's a big shame. That's a big shame, big slap. Because if they told Yerima, leave that site immediately, he go leave. Instead, no, Ghana.
See what you don't do. Come and be.
Now, Ghana, I leave. Oga, they tell and say, you're coming here, you're coming close to me. If I blow your teeth now,
come and be going. I don't know when you reverse people matter, you go stand where you don't.
Lord. Thank you. Say you go carry madness when I do for River State, come Abuja. You don't see what you person.
Thank you.
Tell them Melembe. Good night.
Good night. Hello, welcome.
Good evening, Precious.
Hi, Laura. Yeah, TY don't go. You know Melembe.
you see, I just want to. I know what I want to say, but I'm just thinking how I'm going to position it. You see, they say how you present yourself determines how you will be addressed. I did they talk that English.
Make I talk for pidgin English for you. They say that the price tag where you put on your body, then people go buy you.
God bless you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You know, say the same egg roll when they sell for corner of road. Now the same egg roll they sell for inside fast food takeaway, but the price no be the same. Now presentation might be the markup. Abi. You see. Now, how we Nigerians shade ourselves for sugars for roadside. Now make our government price us like akara. But when we go other country, the government for those countries, they look us with dignity, because now the dignity when they take a look their own people. So they can't put better price tag or not say we are what so and so. I did think something today.
Okay.
As I come home, I did think something today. I go public library today.
Okay.
I go read. When I did grow up for Delta, there was I know they go public library. I remember my aunt, they go public library, go read if she gets exam. There was public library, books day.
I particularly went to public library in River State. Those days when I've studied book, not be these days. Those days when I studied book, I like to read well, and I be the go public library. We had one around D line. I used to go there. I was even very young, primary to secondary school. Now they tell you like this, like those days when they prepare for Wike and all that. Now public library, they go sit down and read. So I can imagine what you're saying. Please go ahead.
I go public library today. I read. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I sit down, I read. Tables day, chairs day, nothing extra, nothing special. The staff, they resume on time. They don't day there. Today is Saturday, but they don't resume since 9. When time reach, when you don't they reach 5 o'clock, they go round. They not one person not sit down for center shout say, "Abemona, can't they go?" No. They treat everybody with dignity and respect. The woman, they work and go around corner to corner because they get ground floor, they get top floor. They go around all the table. 15 minutes, we'll shut the library down in 15 minutes. She don't stand for one single place. Shout insult at anybody. She did work.
Library in a quiet zone now, so she go talk small.
Yes, the whole top floor in a quiet zone. The bottom, you get a children's section. So she don't they go around. They tell everybody small, say we're going to do this. I want print is 30 pence. 30 pence. No be now when my money don't scatter. By the time I come this country almost how many years ago? When Naira be 250 to £1. That 250 to £1. That time, if you hold £1, that's 250 Naira. To do photocopy for library today, 1 page of black and white na 30 pence. And they print out a course material. 1 page na 30 pence. You know, say we were in David abroad. Every dime means something to you.
Yes.
I can't save my PDF document 2 to a page. Now 80 pages I won't print. As I save them 2 to a page,
so you can reduce them to 40 pages.
To 40 pages. And I can't change them from color to black and white to cut my cost.
Exactly. Oh,
correct. So that's 30p. If I use, because the current value of Nigerian money, now I know if you use and calculate anything, it's an aberration. So I go use the old rate when I take come out for Nigeria, 250. This is 2013. I first come out 2006, go do my master's. I come back. I can't come out 2013 because of marriage. But make I break them down. As at that £1 to 250, if we say 50p, that'd be 125 Naira. If we can't divide 50p into 2, which is 125 Naira into 2, that will come give you almost like, make I say 60 Naira. So this 30p, make we just put on for 75 Naira per copy. Don't forget, say minimum wage as at today for this country is about 10 or 11 pounds. I don't know what the minimum wage is, about 10, 11 pounds. No, I think 10 pounds something. So that's something when I do total can be 12 pounds.
Okay.
For 40 pages. Don't forget, say minimum wage is about 10 pounds something. So that's not like an hour's worth. This is 40 pages in the public place, 30p. Right? I don't print that entire course material. Why I tell this story? Life not today difficult like that. Where what young Nigerians they look, they feel saying as something big. There was a Nigeria where we lived that life. Somebody tell a story, say for 1975, some Saudis, royal family, they come UCH for Ibadan. They come to the treatment. The person when you talk in mama is still alive, and the mama na professor of medicine for university for UCH. I think she don't retire now. Then they come do operation In the whole of Commonwealth, UCH was one of the best hospitals. And the best way they talk, the mother was a professor. I think not too long ago, now she retired, she don't pass 80. I said all of that, but I'm going somewhere. You see, today, I had a reason, because I didn't think about the nonchalance of Nigerians. It's not, I they tell you nothing, no be fear. Now make us they do this thing. They behave the way they behave. It's an I don't care attitude. Make I give you an example. If you say na fear, say government go shoot you, they don't go let you protest, they go buy the person, this. Okay, may we move go other aspect of life. Na marriage, or na just society living, or family. Nigerians don't turn themselves to cowards generally across board. Not be only for government matter. Make I give you an example. That time when I see Twitter, many times you go hear people they say, oh, I know they pay tithe, I know they pay tithe, I know they pay tithe, I know they do this, all the pastors they be thief, they be this. Make I give you an example. You see, I go back to that first statement when I talk. That the way you present yourself, that people will treat you. That's why they go for this UK. I know they stay inside London, they stay outside London, which is the southern part of UK. The church why when I attend, they inside London. The pastor, na Yoruba man. The church gets church board, like a board.
Mm-hmm.
Different categories and types of people now inside that church board.
Mm.
One of the main people who in that church board, when it be serious or get senior for that board, na Igbo man, but the pastor na Yoruba man. Other people went there now. Some people will be say they know to follow our culture. Maybe I don't know all the people on the board, but there are people who will be say they know sabi our culture and everything. Because the church now a mix. Although Nigerians will reach 60 to 70%, but you get people from almost every African country, from Portugal, and then you get some foreigners, some people will come from Portugal, from Spain, from different parts of the world when they go, and then a few English people, but most of the Caucasians now from other parts of Europe, they the church. When people they fight say, I don't go pay tithe, because they worry say that the money when they give, no they use for positive things, or they go into lavish living.
See the rigmarole, never carry us ritual they go.
Okay, the church why they attend, they talk of accountability of people.
Okay.
Say if you are accountable, you will force people, or you will create an environment where you go compel your leadership to treat you with dignity and respect. The church why they attend, the pastor know they set in salary. Number one, the church, to be registered as a church in the UK, you must conform to the Charity Commission. Any other NGO, when you register, the rule when they follow, in terms of transparency of finances, everything, you must submit your financial remittance, everything to the charity board. Because the charity board say, if you power, they corrupt human being. If you leave any human being with too much power, it just human being blood for power to corrupt you. So you go put safeguards, checks and balances. That is what the Charity Commission they do. They regulate all churches, all charities, mosques, anything religious or you, as long as you call yourself a charity. For the fact that when you know they pay tax, government say will go regulate you. So anybody when they donate, they go there accountable. But make we look inside that church. The church board day when they set pastor salary, pastor is not allowed to be there. It's not allowed to be there when they set his salary.
That is the general overseer.
We know nothing like general overseer.
And I not get at the GO.
Visionary pastor, you cast the vision. You are there for a limited period of time. The day you
No,
grow,
Laura, calm down
when
first.
you reach your retirement, you go.
Laura, calm down. So on our churches for UK, no get GO way be say as God call and God will call him wife. No vex now. In wife go be mommy GO. Then in son will be the next of kin. Because my son will take over from him. Sama.
No, they go that kind of church. I know they go that kind of church. I go to a Pentecostal church. Holy Ghost fire, tongue talking, demon chasing. But thank God say that church with structure. when it creates accountability, now they go. When a particular time of the year, which I think now April, when all the businesses, organization, charity, NGO go submit their annual accounts, our church will say, church don't close, so everybody sit down, no, we won't present the finances of the church to the church. They will present them. The income when it comes to church, the salaries when it comes to church, the pastor salary. See, precious, for my church, a lot of young people, they work for what they call the city. That is the business districts for central London, for Canary Wharf. You go see 20-something-year-old girls, they go, they earn 130K. You will see them plenty. They work for the city. They call them city. It's just like a financial district. Many of them 120. One go complain, give pastor, say, all my friends they earn 130. Are they only 90? The pastor wife shake head, give and say, me and my husband combine, we no collect 90, and we get 2 children. Learn to be grateful. What did I talk for all of these things? I did happy say I did happy to pay my tithes without anybody compelling me because there's accountability. And the kind church where I did, you see those young people when they their 20s, many of the young people when they that church, they born them for this UK. Now their parents now come as immigrants. They born most of them for here. They did their 20s, most of them, almost half of the church, make I say they did 20s or early 30s. You see those children, the day you misuse the church, now then go report you to Charity Commission by themselves. If you see TBN, the Trinity Broadcasting Network for America, when the founders, Paul and Jan Crouch, when they die, come pass over to their son to manage this thing, they can't live lavish life. Now the grandchildren now go report their uncles to the charity, to the equivalent of the Charity Commission for America. What am I saying? When you live in a place and you as a pastor, you know, say 20-something-year-old for your church, they go report you. One Christ Embassy chapter for, I don't know the branch, when they no set one thing where they don't take proper insurance for the building when they use somebody for the person sued them, the church had to pay a lot of money. And because of that, the one on board of, I can't remember, one of the trustees or something of the commission, say me they find the I'm just saying, Nigerians, we go their place. We know they hold ourselves as people that have respect for ourselves. I have been in a church where a pastor will preach things that are contrary to scripture in terms of abuse of power. I'm not going to follow you argue. But then at the last day, you go see me for there because I don't carry my leg go. Because you cannot be disrespecting the people that you are overseeing.
So can you help us get straight, hit straight to your point now? Because you don't carry us go church well. So people go the one that whether a church matter with the talk. Okay.
Make I wrap up in 30 seconds.
Okay.
I just say whether na officer Yerima when he stand up to Wike, make we embody, we Nigerians, make we embody the spirit of that. PDP don't wake up after forever to expel Wike.
Expulsion when they go soon cancel when their governors they don't deny.
After how long? Now they get the mind. You see a lot of these people from 45 and above, some 50 and above, some 40 and above, they don't get mind, they don't get gravitas, they don't get mind, they don't get courage. I just remember, sorry, precious, in these 30 seconds, you see that officer something and a Wike video. You will see one short man when he did they wear blue suit. Yes. When Wike they call the officer, say you are a fool, you are a big fool. You know, say the man, the young officer, the answer and say I'm not a fool.
That man call they tell and say you don't talk. A guy is talking now. Don't talk.
You don't talk to a guy. So make person they call person fool. You say make it quiet, make it not talk to. When that man talk like that, say no. These are the people that destroyed Nigeria. Nigerians, I think say that because of government when you carry gun, now make una dey fear. But even inside your church, when pastor no carry gun, your pastor will say, "Oh, it's been going on for 40 years, it's nothing new." Momo you go clap. A people devote. I don't know the word to describe, but the minority, it crossed from governors, enter church, enter every and anywhere. Precious. There is. I just seen a video now. I don't want to take your time. There is an Islamic radical. There's a radical Islamic cleric. Somebody just put up.
Yeah, that's it. He's in Nigeria.
Show. I heard that he's been invited to Nigeria next week. Should you see the optics? Make Nigeria continue to misbehave. I yield the mic, Jerry. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Make a Kokoma close church. You don't end the talk. Lobaton. Thank you. All right, Nigerians, that's the size of our package this evening. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. You know, it's always a pleasure to be with you guys. Tomorrow, Sunday, in another day, we'll be so Gachilaka will join us here for us to touchlight things really happen for Nigeria. But at the meantime, if you never subscribe to this platform, I don't know why you did. What exactly do you, what benefits thou if you don't subscribe? What are you gaining? If you need to subscribe, I beg you gonna try to subscribe. Okay, so try to subscribe and then like this post, share it, let it get to as many people as possible. Waiting with the donor to educate and inform people, and we won't carry this gospel of education, make it go as far as possible, so that the talk will enter the right ear and ignite the right action for inside our body. All right, make a leave on for today. Tomorrow another day. I love you guys. Protect your mental health because it's very important. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. That's what they talk about. Good night and God bless you.